This is big.
Delta Goodrem, a wonderful human being who has a new Christmas album out called Only Santa Knows. Here's Delta.
Hi, Delta. Thanks for joining us for our Christmas show.
Thank you so much for having me. Christmas is all around at the moment. I love it.
Are you mad for Christmas?
I am actually. I am. Throughout the years, I always kind of equated, truthfully, my first discovery in the belief that anything was possible and that magic was around. So every year at Christmas, I kind of had that feeling in the air, and it was one of the first things that I thought, wow, like anything's possible in the world. And yeah, so Christmas is a really big part of my DNA. And now after all these years, if you told me at the start of the year I was doing a Christmas record, I wouldn't have known that. But as fate would have it, I made this Christmas record, and I'm really happy it's this year to have it out. Are
you a Christmas pudding and custard girl?
It's a great question because it is quite a controversial, polarising sweet of the day. But I don't turn down anything that's on Christmas Day when it comes to food. My grandma used to make a really good one when she was at the planet. So yeah, I love it.
Is that your go-to, Swanee? Is that your traditional Christmas dessert?
Yes, it is. And I also like a Christmas pudding ice cream that I make.
Whoa. Oh, dear.
Yes.
Browny?
I always think of gingerbread houses because my mum was really big on the gingerbread house, giving like that was her gift to everybody. And now I notice I'm quite the big gingerbread gifter.
Right.
Now, what's the go-to, Delta? We're left with one song, one Christmas carol that you can sing. Only one. What's the go-to?
Truthfully, with the Christmas record, I had to go and dive into all the different Christmas songs that had meant something to me through the years, or, you know, the original ones, but then I wrote this song called Only Santa Knows, and truthfully, it kind of feels like the song that if I was to say what was my experience like of Christmas growing up, it would sort of be wrapped up in a bow in this song. So at the moment, it would be this one because it goes around my head, Only Santa Knows. But before that, I mean, Have Yourself a Merry Christmas was probably my other favourite.
My favourite is that cheeky one, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
Oh,
do you know that one?
Yes, that's hot.
I'll put that on the re-edition next year for you.
Do you know it? Do you know the song?
No, I can't remember the melody.
Well,
Sing it for me.
I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. Because Santa, oh no, I can't reveal
Never
that.
heard it.
Santa was
Doing it.
Had a couple
He's sick.
Yep, Santa was doing it with Mum.
That's what the song's about.
You know, a little bit too much eggnog, you know? Happens to all of us.
Delta, what's your favourite movie?
Favourite movie of all time?
Yeah.
Back to the Future.
Whoa.
Good.
Good choice.
Jeez.
Good choice.
Yeah. Back to the Future is probably up there. I think I watch it once every 6 months. So, like all three of them.
I love it too.
Delta, what about the Nickelodeon days? Hosting Nickelodeon Awards.
Don't
when,
bring that. You don't. She doesn't remember.
Tell me, what about it?
Of course, you would fondly remember Sam's contribution as your writer or
That's
one
right.
of your
Yes,
writers.
yes.
Don't. I know you're a wonderful
Now that you mention
actress.
it, Brownie, I thought it was stellar. I thought, why didn't we win some kind of award for the writing in me hosting with Sam?
But I remember this, Delta. This was when you were hosting the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, which they're great nights, by the way, aren't they? The kids are
I
having.
had an absolute ball that night. I remember with Joel and Benji Madden, and we sang duets. It was great. Yeah.
It was wonderful. So, but you know how they have guest presenters, Swanee, just coming out, and I had to write the links for them. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just present this award. And
You wrote on Neighbours as well, didn't you?
no. Otherwise, I would have had a Asian character blow up Lassiter's. But anyway, Delta. I remember this. There was a link, like a script for one of the presenters to come out, and I said, "Listen, I've got nothing." And the producer just said, "Don't worry, mate. Just write this in the script: more slime." Because you remember Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards was just presenters. Everyone just got slimed with this green stuff.
Yeah. I hosted a couple times. I think the last one I did. I remember there was slime out of the piano, there was slime out of the roof, there was I've never experienced something like it. It's so much fun.
It's fun, but it's funny that it's just carnage. They just everything on that in that show is destroyed by the end of it with slime.
It's unbelievable.
Delta Goodrem, Christmas is in the air and we're loving it. And Delta Goodrem's brand new Christmas album, Only Santa Knows, is available to stream and download now. Look, we're told you might sing us a bit of a ditty. And I'm
What?
hoping you're going to sing us Insane Clown Posse's Christmas song, Santa Claus is a Fat Bitch.
You know, this is what I was going to do. You
Delta,
Don't do that. Australian sweetheart,
if you
don't
were
do
going to
that.
re-release, I don't know what your plans are for next year, but here's a couple of songs that I would encourage you to cover next
Yeah,
year,
share
right?
with me.
One
Yeah.
is, well, I don't know if you know this little ditty.
This is what I say. Cover eyes. Beautiful.
That's from the great Con the Fruiterer.
I actually, and this is a really random story, but like, and because it came up the other day when I was doing Cats, after we'd done like the dark man, and done the whole thing, and it was dead quiet, and someone in the audience goes, "Beautiful Delta, beautiful," and all the cats and stuff we just started laughing. I had to look away. I was like, "I'm Chrisabella." It was pretty funny.
Don't suppose you want to like sing us to the break or something? That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, sure. Look, I've got a guitarist that I've
Built-in guitar.
I think you've got a big future ahead of you.
That was amazing.
Wow.
Swanee.
That was awesome. Amazing.
Right on, Delta.
A
Thank
freak.
you.
We love you, Delta.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Thanks for being on our Christmas show.
No problem at all. Thanks for having me.